Hello everyone and welcome back to All the Mods 9 to the Sky. I hope you guys enjoy episode 15. In the last episode, the main few things that we did were, well, we've moved some stuff around, but we set up our waystones to the end and the end islands, the end city and the end island. We defeated the end dragon, which was great. We got all of that done. I think we actually might have, did we do Flux Networks last time? No, I don't think so. Maybe not, but sometime in that playthrough. So what we've done, I guess in the meantime, to show this off as well, is we built this area and we put everything that we kind of did in the last few episodes. So the basic flux storages are over here now, and now the loot simulation chambers and stuff, which we did last time, which was getting the simulation model for the shulker and for the blaze, and also for the wither skeleton, but it's over here because I kind of already have enough. I haven't had this running for ages, but I don't really need to. But we will be fighting the wither today now that we have the ability to, and we also will be setting up a simulation model for that wither so we can get some infinite nether stars. I just gotta find the rest of my simulation models. I don't know if I have any left. I might have to make more. I don't know if I have any left. But that's what we did in the last episode, was go fight the ender dragon, defeat the ender dragon, and then like get all this kind of set up, not in this area, but everything set up so that it is producing blaze rods and has generalized predictions, and then shulker cells. So we're getting a bunch of these as well. So this is working because we're gonna need shulker cells as well. Like eventually we're gonna need a lot of these for a recipe, but for right now I think we're good. I don't think I see the recipe for it. Maybe it's shellite dust. I don't know. No, it's not that. Never mind. But we are gonna need shulker shells for something at some point down the line, if I'm not mistaken. And we're also gonna need some phantom membranes, I think, for the allthemodium ingots as well. I think this might be for what that recipe is I'm thinking of, but we will be needing these later. So for right now, I'm glad that we have a recipe for it and that it's going well. Maybe we don't need this as often as I need to. I'm thinking. I actually have no idea. We'll probably use these for something. If I had to take a guess, I can't find the recipe that I was thinking of. But anyways, we got these last episode, so they're working. It should be fine. I want to get phantoms today as well, but the main thing that we are gonna do is go fight the wither. There it is. There's the model framework. I'm a little blind sometimes. I can't see it. Is this what I'm thinking? Oh, I saw the deep learner. There it is. Perfect. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that away. So we have the deep learner again, and we have the model framework. So this is what we're gonna right click on the wither. So what we also need to do is go get a bunch of soul sand, which I guess is this. This should be enough. Oh, I think we only got to defeat the wither 5 times technically. So what I'm gonna go do is go to the end with our glass. Do we have enough? I hope this is enough glass. Obsidian is like witherproof, right? I hope to God. So what we're gonna do is just set up a floor for this. We're also gonna, just in case, I think claiming chunks kind of protects blocks that you put down, so we're gonna put blocks down in here. So I'm gonna put up like a block area like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna just make like a big tube for him. So there you go. So it's 5 wide. I want it to be 3 in the inside, and then I'm gonna make the bottom layer on most sides except for this one, and then we're gonna put some glass, and then we're gonna put some glass above the whole thing. Then this should be pretty easy. We just gotta make it a little bit big enough so we can. Oh, this isn't 3 on the inside. I counted wrong. Whoops. Well, let me fix that. But yeah, we're just making it like a 3 by 3 by like 5 thing, just so the wither can spawn in here. It should be quick. It should be fine. It shouldn't take that long. And once we have that ready, we can go actually mark the wither, and then we can have them running in our model frameworks, and it's gonna look amazing. We're gonna be getting infinite nether stars, and we can actually finally start into the late game stuff. But before that, we're probably gonna step into a few other mods, and also really step into, most likely, we're probably gonna step into Project E if we can anytime soon. I would love to do that. So we're gonna just see what we can do. But with unlocking the nether stars, I think that's gonna unlock a lot of stuff for us. So I really do need to get this done, and it's just gonna take a little while. So also, let's just do it like this. 1, 2, 3, and then that's all I got. So we'll just make this ugly because I don't want to fix this. There we go. All right, this is completed kind of like shittily, but we're only gonna use it a few times. So hopefully this works properly. I'm really hoping. So all I gotta do is right click it. There's our wither. Can I mark you on the model framework already? Yes, I can. We're gonna put you into the deep learner. There's our wither. Information's right here. And then all we're gonna do is put the deep learner into our curio slot so we can put it there, and we should be fine. And the wither is stuck inside, which is great. So now we can farm the wither pretty easily. I should be fine as well. I think I have immunity to wither. Okay, so he is breaking through obsidian. I wasn't sure if he would. Good news, we can get more glass. But that's fine. There goes the wither. Okay, well then we'll get more glass then, because I thought that would be immune, but I guess not. There we go. Oh, we got a book. But anyways, there's our first wither. So now we have 5 remaining. So we need to do a few more. So I'm gonna go pick up some more glass. We need more tinted glass from Mob Graining Utilities. So tinted. This one. It's so dark to see, which is, I mean, understandable. But let's work on this. I'll go get more glass. I'm gonna break up all this obsidian, and then we're gonna continue fighting this, and then get the rest of the data model set, so we can have some infinite nether stars for today's episode. Okay, looking at the quest really quickly before we go back. We got the bounty for the wither, which gives us an extra nether star, which is great. But we have the model framework, so we'll get a bunch of that. Also, looking at stuff that we did in between episodes. I'll go show you this in a second. We upgraded our furnace to a gold one, which unlocked these things that we already had. We made this one last time, and we got this as a quest reward, I think, once. Just like a random thing. Oh, I wanted to step into AE2. I wanted to do that. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today, but I might start it today. Because it's gonna take a little while, but I just remembered, like, I don't know too much about it. I want to watch some videos on it, and I was like, this is gonna be kind of boring to watch or something. But I did want to start it because the quest line in this book is pretty well set. So I did start trying to figure out how to get Certus quartz and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, this is really well set up. I think if I follow this quest line, I can probably generally figure out how this works. So I will be just kind of following this and seeing how things figure out and work over time. But it's gonna take me a little while. But I will probably do that in an episode. So we might do that next episode, trying to get more Certus quartz dust, because we need to get Certus quartz from like seeds and stuff like that. So I need to go get Certus quartz blocks, which means more Certus quartz crystals. And I'm not getting a bunch of this because it's from a sieving from sand. So I need to go get a bunch of sand and have it sieved. So we'll have to do this on our own, probably. There doesn't seem to be another way to do it other than through bees and a villager trade, which I don't really have a villager trade. But I guess this would probably be the easiest way if I really wanted to skip. I could spawn the village and try and get that villager trade. that could be a way to go around it if we didn't want to sift for sand. I might actually do that because I've been wanting to make the village for a long time. But where is that furnace? I don't know where that furnace is. Oh, our EMC is over here as well. We have I don't know if this is the most optimal setup, but it is set up with like 4 of these around it, and you know, and the glowstone, so it should be kind of nice. Where's that furnace? I don't remember where I put it. Oh, it's right here, the netherite furnace. I was gonna set it up so that I can auto smelt from here and smelt into a chest down here. So I was gonna use modular routers and stuff like that. I just never got around to setting it up, but I did put it here. I know the Aldemodium upgrade is the last thing I can do, but for now, yeah, it seems to be good. So we will be smelting a lot of the stuff later. So we have a shit ton of stuff that I'm just not using, but I could use it. I could use like all the iron in here, and I could have used all the gold in here instead of having to go into the farm every once in a while. But for now, I think we're good. There's not like much of a worry for it. So yeah, but let me continue making the glass, and I'll be right back once we have this completed. And with that, our box is pretty much complete. At least it should be safe so that I can kill it. There's a little hole here. Other than that, and a door. It should be fine. It shouldn't escape at least. It's too big to do that. At least I believe it's too big to do that. So now we can actually kill it a little easier, and we will be killing 5 of these so we can get through all of the model. And we bought this axe actually recently off camera. I think it's so good. It's a bone splitter. It has sharpness 10 and like scavenger 2 and stuff like that. Look at all these loot rolls that I got from this thing, I think, because of scavenger 2. That's insane. I mean, like, this is a really good item to have, and I'm just gonna use it. You know, I think it is better than my netherite sword, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it is though. It has a higher sharpness, and it's an axe. Usually they're better, but the sword is netherite. I can just upgrade this to a netherite one later, which would make it insane. But for now, that's probably the best weapon we're gonna get. So let's do this a few more times, 4 times at least, so we can get to our model and then run it into the loot fabricators and the neural networks or whatever they're called. What are they called actually? They're called oh my god, I have actually no idea what they're called. I completely forgot. Are they in here? Well, I have no idea, honestly. You're mad. Oh my god, look at all the nether. Oh wow. All right, but yeah, we'll be right back. Let's finish this off, and then I will go back and do everything else we need to do in today's episode. But this will be a short intro to it. Once we kill all the withers, we'll have this running, and we should have our system just making nether stars very, very quickly. And with that, our model is ready to be used. So let's go home and let's go put this into the fabricators and the simulation chambers, that's what they're called, and have this running over time. So let's go put that thing down there really quickly. Wither data model accuracy 5, cannot begin yet without these things being put into it. I think this distribution model should be set up. It's just, I've been having some weird glitches with this. I'm not 100% sure why. Usually when I log out, this thing stops working randomly. I can't figure out the reason. So I usually just break it. And I put it back down, and then I put this in there. I think that's what fixed it last time. I think I fixed it. I think I know what the issue was. It was an issue in the puller module that I had from the way it was set up before, but now it is working, which is great. So we already have the wither model in here. So once it creates its thing, which it seems to have failed, I think twice, it should be put into here, which it did, and there's our wither prediction, and now it'll create our nether star, which that is our first created nether star out of all the ones we have. Excited for more of these. Once this model accuracy gets better, we'll get them more often, and it's gonna be great. Hey, where are you going? I wanted to check what traits you have. Blue ice, sand, sturdy bee cage. Okay, that's great. Oh, I actually have sand. I need a sieve sand. Oh, I wanted to try the village path, so we're probably gonna do that today because that shouldn't take that long. So let me go put everything away, and then we're gonna go make that an Ars Nouveau village and see if we can use that to our advantage. I don't know. We might be able to, we might not be, but we'll definitely try. All right, and all to avoid some sand sieving, let's do the tablet of Conjure Island Village. We have it ready. We have this ready. All we gotta do, I think, is put it in here and actually just activate it. So there it is, running. We just gotta wait for it, and it should spawn a village of some kind. I've just gotta, you know, I'm gonna take this out, actually, get rid of it so it just stays there. But let's watch this thing grow. I mean, we have a new island now. It should have some villages in it. Right now, it's not really connected, but it is in the same location as the other one. I just put it 19 blocks this way, which is the same distance as the other ones, but yeah, there's a little gap. So here it is. This is the village one, which there's some, what is that? Mage bloom blocks. Oh, this is sick. I wasn't expecting one made out of actual, like, Ars Nouveau blocks. This is cool again. I love this. It has an arcane core. Oh, so then these villagers that we're gonna get here are gonna be the villagers that we need. Like, I was already like, oh, I'll change them. Mage light torches. Whoa. Okay, so good news is that now that they're out, I should be able to just leave them here since they're not connected to any other island. I don't have to move them. I can just leave them. But let's look through their trades. So they got mage bloom fibers and bastion fruits and sourceberry rolls. And yeah, just like little trades. I guess I can level these guys up as much as I want to. I have a lot of emeralds, right? I mean, it's like we don't. There's a regular Fletcher, but here's one of the guys that we need. Which one's the one that we specifically need? I don't even remember what the item was that I wanted, but I think I need it with the, did this not finish? Oh, is there stuff here that isn't showing on my screen? Oh, shit. Oh, it's not rendering in the inside. Wait, what? What the fuck? Okay. Anyways, okay. No, I think I need actually to get, oh, what was it? What am I looking for? Oh, for Certus Quartz, right. I need to go get one of the blocks because the villager trade is with the charger from Applied Energistics, which I think no, I didn't make it. I thought about making it and I realized it was gonna be really easy. So let's go do that really quickly. We'll bring our guys over here and then we can trade for some stuff. Is that on fire? Like genuinely on fire? Okay, no. There's a lot of greenery over here, so now it does make me scared that things are gonna be lit on fire because I think our cherry tree actually burnt down the other day and it took me a little while to notice. And it was from this lava, it caught this on fire. I think it caught this on fire, which caught the leaves on fire. I was like, what the fuck? It was so pretty. But anyways, it's fine. I'll just like, I'll just leave it there. Let me go get everything that we need. So we need some copper, we need some iron, we need some wood, and we need some cobblestone because we need to make all that stuff. I think I need some redstone, right? Pretty sure. So what we need to do is get this. I need to get the actual charger trade. Here it is. So we need iron and that stuff, right? So we need this and that, so it should be good. Let me just make this all really quickly. I'm like, oh, we got to make this and that and that. But there we go. Let me make 2 of these. I think I just need 2 of these. Let me make 4 because I need more of these. And then with that, I need to go get some slime balls, which there should be some in the farm left over. Yeah, there's still a bunch. I'm gonna just keep some on me since I keep needing to make sticky pistons. I hate that I have to keep making sticky pistons. I don't understand. 1, 2, and then there you go. So 1, 2, and then there. And then now with that, we should be able to make the inscriber. Wait, is this the inscriber or is this the charger? Is this the different thing? This might be a different thing. Well, I have to make this too, but I didn't make the charger. The charger was much easier. Okay, well, I need both of these. It's fine. I needed these 2 things. That's why I had it marked. I guess I thought it was the same thing. But this is so pretty. Look at this. I've never seen this village before. I don't know why it's a little broken there, but we're going to change you out to the one we need. So please go back. Fletching tables work now. Oh, that's so true. Apotheosis adds like a reason to have it, right? Oh, you had an idea. You want it over here already? Okay, we're gonna get rid of your core. Please go to the thing I need, which is over here. Yes, it is. It's right here. All right, perfect. Okay, so you should have our, yes. There's a meteorite compass, which is useless. But then you have our Certus Quartz trade, which is great. So we're gonna take all of those because we're gonna need a lot of these. I think we can duplicate them later, but we should be fine. There's a charged Certus Quartz trade for emerald, which is useless for now. The sky stone, which is fine. Maybe he'll upgrade again, actually. Are you gonna upgrade it another time? Because you're like, full. Gonna buy this just to see if he upgrades. There you go. It's a journeyman. He has fluix crystals. He has his quartz glass for emeralds. Interesting. So I'll buy these fluix crystals. I'm gonna go get more. I keep thinking there's no roof. I'm gonna go get more Or maybe that's the way the houses are. I don't know, actually. I'm gonna go get more emeralds, and let's just take half of these and take all these emeralds out. That's a lot of emeralds, I think it's gonna be. Okay, so I assume we're gonna use these Fluix crystals later. Let me put all this stuff away that I'm probably gonna use. Let me put all the Ars Nouveau stuff away. This, and this, and then put this away in here. And then I can take out the emeralds, and that's a lot of emeralds. A lot more than I thought. And then I just take out the rest of them, and then we're gonna put them in our bag. So that should be fine. Let's put the rest away. Okay, he's still here. Great. Okay, so you have inscriber logic presses, and you have some other things. I'm probably gonna just need a lot of this stuff, so I'm gonna take the rest of the Fluix crystals that you have, because I might as well. I think this is a useful item for later, I believe. Yeah, it just makes a lot of ME stuff, so I might as well have this guy. And then I'm gonna take the rest of your inscriber logic plates, just so I can level you up. I want you to be a master. There we go. So now you have skysteel ingots and inscriber accumulation press. I'm gonna get you of these. Oh, these are expensive. But if this is the easiest way to get them, fuck it. I'm gonna just do this, right? So there we go. And then I guess, what does skysteel ingot do? Do I need these for mega cells? What is this? Oh, to make, oh, it's an upgrade to ME. Okay. It makes bigger, I guess it just makes bigger storage cells, which is great. All right, so then maybe we will use that later. But good news is that we have this villager here. I wonder if he has any more trades that we didn't see. But either way, for now, we got some good stuff out of him. I don't know what any of this stuff he's used for, honestly. So this is, I don't know. This is for some other stuff. I guess we might not need these. Do we need these? These are, I guess they make more of themselves. I guess that we can use this to make the printed logic circuits and stuff like that. I guess we're gonna use this. I don't know if we need that many. Why isn't the roof showing up? The roof shows up in the other houses, yes? Yes, it does. What the fuck? Okay, anyways, that's fine. But it's a cool village. I really like the way this is built, and I love the way it is. It's so small too, but it's really pretty. I was wondering how it's gonna do it because it's really tiny, but there we go. It's fine. We're doing good. Good to see what that was, and yeah. I'm gonna put this down if I can. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the edge. I don't need that thing. I can buy it again if I really need it. But there we go. So what I'm gonna also make while we're here is really quickly make some stuff with the nether star. We might as well make our infinity wand, because at this point, why not, right? We have nether stars. Let's go check on the progress actually, and then let's go continue with what we were doing right now. So we have 5 of them already. What do you got on the model accuracy? You're at 24%. You're still in the advanced tier. This isn't the superior, it's a 71, and this isn't superior, it's a 69. And then these are getting put into here. Oh, that's the issue, is right. They're not, let me take out some of these. I need to mark them in all these machines to actually make the nether star, which is what was the main issue here, is that they weren't doing that. Oh, I didn't pick it up either. So there's our prediction on our stuff. So let me see. Let me get through some of the quests that we got. So we did the villager one. We got an easy trader, which is great. That's pretty good. And then we got some other, we got a bunch of random shit. So, okay, so we got the stuff from AE2, which we'll look through later. We got stuff from hostile neural networks, which is the weather prediction. And we got stuff from apotheosis because we picked up the fletching table. And we got stuff from productive bees because I walked into the bee farm and picked up some flowers. And we got stuff from Project E somewhere. Oh, because we got skysteel ingot. We need it for the dark matter. Interesting. So it's good that I can buy it. But if we need more villagers like for that specific reason, then that's great. But we got an easy trader, which is nice actually. I might actually keep him over here if I'm gonna use it very often. So let me just, I forgot how to do this. If easy villagers is installed, I think I can just pick him up, right? Hello, is he still in here? Where is the guy? Where's my guy? Are you the one? Yes. Okay, so we got the villager. I think we just got to put him in the thing, and I think he needs the block, if I'm not mistaken, which I need this actually. I need this charger, but if I need him to do it, I can just take out some extra and make another one. I don't remember if he needs the block. Let me see if I need to put in the block with him. He does need the block. Okay, so we'll just make another charger. So I need some copper and I need some iron, which, where the hell is my iron? There it is. Okay, so let's make another charger, and we have him in the charger. So now we can take him like that, and we have our Fluix trader. Oh, God damn it. I keep thinking there's no roof. Oh my God. Okay, so now we have our trader. I'm gonna take him back over here and use him in that house. So I'm gonna just kind of put him down somewhere. Let's just put him in here, I guess. Let's put him right there. We should be able to trade with him very easily now. He should be able to fix his trades every once in a while. So now let's actually sell out some of his trades again. Take that, take some Fluix crystals since they're cheap again, and I'm probably gonna need all these. Now that I know we need skystone, let's buy more of those. And that's kind of all I have, I think. Where's the, there it is. Okay, so let's put all that away. Perfect. I think we're good on that stuff for now. Okay, so actually get started, I think we needed some of these Certus crystals to do stuff in AE2, but I don't know if we're gonna do that right now. What should we get into? What were we doing? I know I wanted to make the village so we can walk around AE2 stuff, but I guess we can get started in it today. Oh, we can actually get started into the Philosopher's Stone stuff, which means we need to get into mana from Botania. So let's do this really quickly. We need obsidian, and we need dark matter stars, which requires obsidian ingots, which is those obsidian with iron put together in a furnace. So let's go to the furnace that we have, which I guess I'll just just leave here for now since it's kind of working, I guess. Well, we'll eventually have it working. I need to make, I guess, a few of these into nuggets, and then I need to make this all of as much as I can, so 36, and then we're gonna just it's on split, so we're gonna put it in here, and it's gonna make us all some obsidian ingots. Also, this furnace is really fast. I don't think I had shown it yet, but we have the obsidian ingots, so we made that. We need the dark nether star, which now we need to get those nether stars out and then put them in here. So I'm gonna make 2 of these because we shouldn't need that many yet, and then we can make 2 of these dark nether stars, and then we're ever so closer to getting the philosopher's stone. All we need to get into is Botania and make some TNT. So Botania should be kind of easy. I need to make an area for this, so I think that's what we're gonna do right now, is just make a little grassy area for this, or we can use one of our islands for this. Actually, I might actually tear down the stuff that's in this island and use it for Botania. Maybe not the one with the moss, because I don't like the one with the moss. Maybe we're use the mycelium one and get rid of the mushrooms, maybe, because this is a lot easier to use and it's a lot closer. I might do that. Maybe. Okay, I'm getting rid of all this stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Cobwebs require a sword. Do I have a sword? I do have a sword. Perfect. Okay, let me clear out this area, and we're gonna put our Botania stuff in here. But I think that means what we're gonna do. Should we put it in here? I'm not gonna use these islands ever, and I like the mycelium, and I'm gonna have to put dirt. Do I have to put dirt actually? I guess we'll find out. If I had to put dirt down like properly, then we'll just move to the other one, or we'll just fix the dirt. But I think this is technically dirt, so it should work. I've just got to kind of break out things and move them around. So let me really quickly do that. All right, so the area is now cleared. Let's start getting into Botania. So let's go look at the quest line. I know how to start, but let's look at what it tells us to do. Botania's down here. So it wants me to make the petal apothecary first, which is usually what you do first, but I need flowers first. That's why I think I was gonna need regular grass, and if I do, I will maybe move to that one and we'll replace the dirt, or we'll just replace the mycelium here. I do really like this look, but it doesn't really match a lot of stuff. I mean, the purple is actually really nice, but maybe I'll get rid of that island, but this is already cleared, so it probably would be really easy just to replace this dirt. But anyways, what we need to do is get the petal apothecary, which means we're gonna need some flower petals, which we should have gotten one, but I'm not sure. So we need floral fertilizer, which is just dye, and some bone meal, which we should have a shit ton of bone meal somewhere. Well, I guess we should have a lot of bones in here. So let me go get the bones out, and let's go make some bone meal, because we're gonna need a good amount of it. Maybe not that much, but a good amount of bone meal. And then we can move over here, actually over here, and go look for the dye that we have. We should have some dye seeds left, or dye like things left. Do we? There they are. All right, so now we just need to make any dye, whatever is cheaper. I guess it doesn't really matter. They're all the same price. So let's just make a bunch of white dye, which puts these together like that, which is a little sad, but there we go. So there's floral fertilizer. We just need to make a bunch of this, which that used all of it, right? Because we only made a stack of dye, and that used all our dye. So let me just make more. So making this much. Or actually, do they all make different amounts? No, they don't. They make the same. Okay, so then that should be fine. Let me make as much floral fertilizer as I can, and then we will be using that. I'm gonna put this away in here, and we're gonna use this. Let's see if it works on mycelium. It does, in fact, work on mycelium, and actually, it doesn't allow the it doesn't allow grass to spawn, which actually makes mycelium a more optimal option. Usually, you have to harvest these with shears. I'm not sure if you still have to do that. You don't. Usually, when you have the tall ones, you have to harvest them with shears. But I guess in this new update, you don't gotta do that, which is really strange to me, actually. But it's kind of cool. Like, it makes things a little easier, right? And I was like, why aren't they growing when I'm running around? But because it's not this this mod pack. I was thinking I was playing EMC this guy. It's been a while since I've played. But actually, also looking at this is definitely a new version, or at least a texture pack, because look at these flowers. They're so different from the way they used to be. They didn't look this way, and they look much cooler than they used to. I actually really like this. They look amazing. I'm gonna toss some of these off the edge. So we're gonna try and harvest everything, which we'll get as much as we can, which is, yeah, everything in our inventory seems to be that, and we're gonna need all of these at some point. But for now, we're gonna just need to get these down somewhere. So there's a few that are obviously not getting put away. What I'm gonna do is put down, let's make a barrel, I guess. Let's just make a sophisticated barrel really quickly. And then we'll have this set up properly in a second. Why didn't, oh, because that's not gonna put down anywhere. That's the issue. There we go. Make a barrel. We'll just make a regular barrel first, and then we'll make it sophisticated, because I don't have any space in my inventory. I don't have the Inception upgrade. Let's put that there. Okay, so there's the barrel, and then there's the torch, makes a spruce barrel, and then we're gonna just kind of put it over here, and then we can upgrade it later. For now, we just need it to get out of the way. So there we go. So there are all our flowers. We should have gotten pretty much every type by now. All we gotta do is multiply these a lot. So we're gonna just do that really quickly and make them more. So all we gotta do is this. I'm gonna put these away. I need to clear my inventory of shit. There's so much crap in here that I could really just toss off the edge. There's no need for it. I don't need this cactus or this singular chest. Oh, there's a floral pouch as well, which actually I'll leave here because the only job of this thing is to collect these flowers, which, oh my god, this actually looks so much nicer. It didn't used to be like this. That's so cool. I actually really like that change. These are so nice. I love these changes because it looks so pretty and they have unique, they have unique textures that look so nice. You can actually tell which one's what. I mean, they used to just be different colors, but now with these textures, they look great. And I wonder if this is just a texture pack or this is actually a change in Botania, but if it is, then that's amazing. If it's not, then that's fine. But this looks so cool. It looks amazing. All right, so there we go. Let's do the rest of this. And then we're gonna grow these really quickly, and then all we gotta do is just multiply more of them and make more and really quickly. So all you gotta do is kind of put them down. I'm gonna do the ones that we need more anyways, and then grow these. Then we're gonna grow them the same way we do anything, and then break them, and then just kind of multiply them. So this duplicates them, I think, by like, I don't know, 4 each time or something, or by 2. But what we're gonna mainly need is the white ones, and I think black ones, and we're gonna need some red ones. So I have very little red ones, so let's make as many as we can of these. There we go. That should be fully grown, and all we gotta do, so we got 8 back, and that multiplies it to 4, so that now we have 32. We only had what, like 8 before? Now we have 32. That's great. It's a big upgrade, big change. And then now we got all these petals. So now we get all these flowers. So as you can see, we got all of these. We didn't get it's not showing me that we got some of these because some of these are only showing the little one. It's not showing the big flowers. That's why it's not understanding that I got them. But we did get pretty much everything we needed. So let me just do this really quickly on my own because it's gonna take a little while, and then we'll set up and get ready for the next section of Botania, so we can just get started really quickly. All right, now moving into the rest of Botania, we got the Petal Apothecary. So I need to go get some water as well as this. So I'm gonna go get 2 buckets, and we're gonna make an infinite water source really quickly because we do need to do that over here. I'm gonna need quite a lot, and obviously, I think honestly, having an aqueous accumulator probably would be the easiest way to do this. Was that cheap? I don't actually remember the aqueous. Oh, actually, I think I tried this and it wouldn't accept it for some reason. Like the water wouldn't go into the Petal Apothecary. Like I didn't understand. So I'm just not going to do that actually because I think it doesn't work. But it might now. But I remember last time I tried it, I think in EMC to the Sky, it didn't function. Why did another one appear? How did I get 3 buckets? When did that happen? I guess I took them all out. No, I had another bucket? When did I have another? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, anyways, we're ready to go into Botania. So that unlocks the Petal Apothecary, gives us some more stuff. We can just skip through this. It's pretty easy. We'll talk about it right now. So there's our first daisy. We need to make this, which is a bunch of four of the white petals, a water bucket, which is in there, and then a seed. That's another thing with Botania. You need a bunch of seeds. So, there's some pink flowers that we didn't put in. They seem to have gone into our inventory, which we had some. So I don't know who has seeds. Where do we have a bunch of regular seeds? There's seeds in here, I guess. We can use regular wheat seeds. I think regular wheat seeds work. Well, I know these work. I wonder if the other ones work. I'm not sure. So we need the white ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then tossing the seed in, we'll do that. There we go. Perfect. So now we have everything we need. I should just get rid of this compressed hammer. I don't really need it. So there we go. So now we're gonna make a few more of these actually, because usually it's nice to just have a little more, and then we're gonna toss it. Oh, we gotta do that and then toss it. There we go. Now we have 3 pure daisies. I'm gonna put them over here. So 1, 1, 2 there, 1, 2 there. All we're gonna do is put some cobblestone. I think it's cobblestone. Is it cobblestone or regular stone? Stone. I forget every time if it's stone or cobblestone. Do we have any stuff? This is our building materials section. Yes, we do have stone. Good. And we do have cascading wood, which should work. Yes, it does. Great. So we need to put some oak logs, and we also need to put some stone down, and then this will make most of the stuff that we need. We're gonna need, I think, another section of this. So I don't need more flowers, but you know, it should be fine like this. I didn't want to do that. There we go. And this does take a little while. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could speed it up with the time in a bottle. So you shift right click these. I'm multiplying them by 4 and maybe multiply by 8 so they can go quicker. This uses the time that is stored in here, which is, you know, quite a lot. It's been stored in here for a while. And multiply by 16. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that sped up a lot faster than I needed. There we go. Perfect. So now we can get all these things out. We got our living wood and we got our living rock. So now I want to set up 2 sections of this being stone because we only had 1 last time. And then we'll put some more wood down as well. No, not. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's perfect. Never mind. Okay, so there we go. Botania is a little tedious to get into, but it's not too terrible. Did we use all our blazing? Oh, there it is. It looks like stone. There we go. Setting into Botania is nice. You know, I mean, we're only gonna get into the basics of this. We don't have to get that far. And plus, we have our Black Lotus, which I think it lets us kind of like skip over certain things, but I'm not sure. We're gonna speed you up. I'm gonna speed you up, and then we can collect this, and then hopefully speeding you up a few more times. Perfect. 64 times should do that. that. So let me, I'm gonna get rid of this guy because they're in our way. I don't really want him here. I lost him. Oh, I broke the flower. Whoops. Okay, well, I lost the guy. That's fine. He's not in my way anymore. He's invincible. I can just toss the stuff off the edge, which is great. But now what we need to do is continue into Botania's quest line. So we got the living rock, which gives us some extra stone. We got the pure daisy, which actually gives us another 2 pure daisies, which is nice. So I'm gonna put another one, 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here. And then there we go. And now we're gonna put these living rocks over here. We got some stuff. We need to make our first Dominion wand, which I guess any color, it's always gonna be that color, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. And we need to make our mana pool, which is out of that. So all we gotta do for the mana pool is make some living rock and put it down. And then we're gonna put this, I guess I'll put it over here because we're gonna need it in a bigger section. So right there. I believe tossing this in will actually give us some mana if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not 100% on that. We'll find out in a second. So the functional and oh my god. So this allows us to go into these that produce mana. We'll do that in a second. We don't need that much, but we'll go into the basic ones that we particularly need. It shouldn't be that hard and it should be that fine. So the burning items will probably be the one we make. The Endo Flame, which requires brown, red, and light gray, which we should have all of those. And then what is the quest that we have done? Is it Project E, right? Because we get the mana pool. So we get the, oh, we get an Endo Flame for that in here. Perfect. That's amazing. And then we got something else as well. Where did we get that done? In Botania, we got the mana, which gives us this, and we got the Elusive mana infused. Found only in the treasure chest, the Black Lotus can be thrown into a non-empty mana pool to give it a good deal of concentrated mana. Okay, so it doesn't give you like infinite, but it gives you a bit of it, and it has to be not empty. So what we're gonna do is put an Endo Flame here. We need a mana spreader, and we'll do that in a second. What else do we have as this going off? We have something in Botania that's, oh, we got the Endo Flame. That's right, we got that done. So I'm gonna leave that there for now. We'll get to it in a second. First, we need the binding wand, which means we need some sticks, right? I think. So we need to make this, or not like that. Actually, no, not like that. Is it like that? Wait, hold on. How do you make the living wood twigs? Oh, it's like that. Interesting. I didn't even know there was a stick variant of these living woods. Whatever. Okay, so we made one. We need to make another few. So we need to make 3, and then with that we can make our binding wand. The one that we need to actually continue into everything else. So there's that. We go to the wand of the forest, which is in bind mode. Then we need some directional mana, so we need the mana spreaders. So we need some copper. Interesting. What an interesting recipe. And the mana spreader will go into here. So I'm gonna just put it here, and then we're gonna bind it. So what we're gonna do is shift right click it and shift right click it into here, and it's gonna be facing into here. And this should be going into this mana spreader. Now it definitely is. I don't know if it was before, but it definitely is now. And then we're gonna just toss a block of coal. That'll absorb the block of coal. If I didn't have my magnet on, or if I get far enough away, it should absorb that block of coal. Wow. Okay, we're gonna turn off the magnet because I feel like that's gonna be an issue here. And then turning that off, and then we're gonna put the block of coal down. All we gotta do is wait for that to pick it up, and then once it does, you can speed it up, speed that up, and then some mana should be going into here. And what we're also going to do is toss the Black Lotus into there, which is going to show that it should have given some mana. Hopefully it should have given some mana. I'm not 100% sure if it did anything, but either way. Can I speed this up? I don't know, actually. Either way, there we go. That's done. So the direction of mana. And now we're actually at the point where we don't need... Oh, we got another one. We're actually at the point already where we don't need... Where did I thought I got Black Lotus as a reward. Oh, it's a random reward. Never mind. I think we're good. We actually don't need to continue farther than this, I think. Where is the Project E? Project E, we just need Mana Steel, which Mana Steel is just iron in a mana pool to make some Mana Steel. We just need 2 of this. So once we get that much, all we gotta do is kind of like look at it. So we got some Mana Glass, which actually, I guess we can maybe use that later. We need to get our iron out, and then we can look at it. We can make 1, and we can make 2. That gives us enough Mana Steel to actually continue. And what we can do today, already, with everything that we have, is make our Philosopher's Stone. We just got to make the TNT, which should be really easy to make. So as far as we started into Botania, that's all we need to actually get into EMC, and that was our goal today. So that's all we gotta do. So what I'm gonna do really quickly is go look for I'm gonna go look for some sand. I guess I'll just make some sand really quickly, and we're gonna go get some gunpowder, which actually should be in... Oh, actually there is sand. That's so true. I forgot sand exists in here because it overflows a little, which I'm not sure exactly why it overflows. It should be sieving and doing that stuff at the same rate. I guess it's just because it doesn't input it quick enough, which is the issue here. Maybe it inputs a stack. I guess it's just a head overflow, and now it's not doing it fast enough. I don't really understand, but it should be fine. But there we go. So let's take out some of this stuff, and let's just make ourselves some TNT. We're gonna need a few of them, and I'm gonna put the sand back since it has extra anyways. Oh, yes, I can. Maybe I gotta... Oh, there we go. It doesn't work like I thought it did. All right, so perfect. So there we go. So there's the living wood. Let me go put this away in here so I don't forget it. And I think this will be the end of today's episode once we get it done. So let me put some stone in here just so we can use it later. That and there and that and there. We got a mana diamond actually, which I didn't expect, but we're gonna need this later for some runic altars and for some other stuff. So the mana diamond is the same thing. You put some mana into, put diamond into mana, and it gives you them out of diamond. But now that we have 2 of them, it makes it a little easier to get started. So there's put this away. I'm going to take out some of this actually, and then we're going to put it back in our backpack. This is our building backpack actually. So we're going to be using this a lot for building materials and stuff like that. So I'm just holding blocks in here. So anything that I think I'm going to use for building, I have it there, right? Because we made that whole area. I kind of wanted to expand it some more. I think I'm going to put AE2 down there. And so that means all we got to do is actually just, you know, build it down there once we get to AE2, once we get there at some point. Now, what we need to do is actually, I think it's actually at the summoning altar if I'm not mistaken. So we need to go get all our things. So we have 2 mana steel. We need to get the, what are the rest of them? We need a dark nether star. Let me check the recipe over here. So the recipe is Dragon's Breath, dark nether star, 2 mana steel, and 2 blaze rods. So let me actually pick this back up and put it back in since we might as well. I'm going to eventually drop something because I'm going to forget. So with the 2 blazes, the nether stars, which are in here, or actually 1, I think, right? Just 1? 1 nether star, 1 dragon's breath, 2 and 2. Yes, I just need to go get a dragon's breath, which, good news, we've had that thing running for a long time. There it is over here. I forgot the entrance is this way. We've had this thing running for a while actually, so all we gotta do is collect it. So there's almost the maximum amount in here actually. I think there's max of 2k. Yeah, we can upgrade that thing later, or we can just make it into a barrel or something like that with a stack upgrade, but I don't think we need that much dragon breath going forward. So it should be fine. So we got the dragon's breath. We have the, not the mana, this one, the 2 mana steel and the 2 blaze rods, and then finally the dark nether star. And to actually complete this, we got to use a piece of TNT, and it'll combine and make our philosopher's stone. And now we have it. We only need 1 to move into it. We only ever need 1 unless we want to automate and stuff like that. But once we get into the ME systems, I think we'll really only need the 1. So all we gotta do, well, let me put some more stuff away. So it seems like I have more shit in my inventory. I guess I can't put all this stuff in here, which is fine. I'll put that in there. And then put this into the backpack, which is over here. All right, and now we have our philosopher's stone, right? We have it ready, and we get an epic reward, which gives, oh my god, we got a netherite furnace for that. That's insane. Holy shit, that's so good. Actually, I'm gonna go put this over here because I've been wanting to make another one, but it's so tedious to make. So I haven't made one, but we have another netherite furnace, and we just need to make the upgrades to it, which is the factory upgrade and stuff like that. But there we go. We have our first thing on our quest, and now what I do want to make is EMC properly. So what we're gonna do is make that. We're gonna make our EMC and our EMC tablet, which they're not a different recipe in this one. So all we gotta do is actually make them. So EMC with the transmutation table, we keep the philosopher's stone. So we make our EMC transmutation table, and with that, all we gotta do is put it back in here and make our transmutation tablet. Transmutation this into that. Transmutation this into that. I guess it was a transmutation on the go. So now we can start actually storing stuff into our EMC system properly, which means we can really go get a lot of EMC by doing this. Well, hopefully a little bit so we can use. So I'm gonna put the stone in there, and we're gonna take out all of the cobblestone that we have and put it into our EMC system really quickly, which is quite a lot actually. We have a lot of cobblestone that we have here. I'm gonna just kind of do this, and then just drop it on the floor, I guess. Is there a way to drop stack? I don't know. We're gonna do that again and that again. Hopefully this doesn't crash by doing this. Let me do this slowly. So I'm gonna stand over here, and then we're gonna put it all in there like that. It's not a lot of EMC, but it's quite a bit to start with, at least a little, right? And then we can use it for just anything we need to. I wish it had the compressed one, which probably would be better, but that's fine. But there we go. So now we have everything in here. I'm gonna mark the bag so we can make more of that, but this is 9,000, so we definitely don't have anything near 9,000. Now we have stone in here, now we have cobblestone in here, and now we can pull out these blocks anytime we want, which is great because now I can go into my building bag and go check out the stuff that we have. We no longer need to have a building bag because all we gotta do is kind of put them in here. So I'm gonna put everything in here and mark it, and now we can just take it out of here. So this bag is now useless unless we have things that are not markable, like blazing blocks that clear glass. The cobble deep slate is here, we can use. The cobblestone we no longer need. I'm gonna just put everything away really quickly. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do really quick, is mark everything that we can mark, because we might as well, right? We have everything in here that we can use. I'm gonna put this here. Let's move these things around, and there we go. So we can put some, no, we can't actually put dirt. Dirt is not available. Deep slate is, cyan terracotta is, we've used it before. Moss is, leaves are, and logs are, planks and stone, of course. So let's put all that stuff in there. So we've learned some new things. A lot of it, mostly in this pack that's EMCable, is just building blocks, but that's perfectly fine. I really like being able to grab all this stuff out, and I think that's mostly it. Nothing else really is EMCable. I'm gonna look through all my stuff in here, just look through maybe EMC and then like do this. Maybe it'll show me some stuff in here that's EMCable. So high covalence does, low covalence does. Let's take all of it out. Everything that's EMCable, I'm gonna just mark in there and learn, because why not, right? We might as well do it to stuff that I could be using. Slime balls, ender pearls, just eggs, leather, regular wool, all this stuff. All of it's gonna go into the system, and it should boost our stuff that we have a shit ton because it's quite a lot. Some granite. I'm very happy with this, but obviously we can use this for a lot of other things, and that'll be a lot more useful. Phantom membranes as well. We have some, and we're gonna need it later, and which is great because we're gonna definitely need to take out more. And if I don't get the prediction matrix, which I would like to, we can definitely use it in the EMC system, which is also another way of going about it. Oops, did I put my bag in there? Oh no, I have the ability now to make the bag, which is great. Now I have enough to actually EMC another one out. So there we go. Is there anything else? There's some string in here, which is perfect. And then of course there's cobble. Is there anything in here? Some eggs, gunpowder. Gunpowder is EMC about how much is it? It's quite a lot of EMC, and we have a lot of it actually. So we can actually use it if we really wanted to. And so are these Zycraft gems, which I guess we'll just put into the system really quickly. And that's all of that stuff in there. And let's go look at the rest of our storages. Is there anything in here that's EMCable? There's a gunpowder, which actually I don't think it's supposed to be in there. I don't know how that got in there. And then we have some ender pearls. Of course we have ender pearls. Look at the fucking amount of ender pearls we have. This is just gonna boost our system. Like this just has a shit ton that it's just gonna make us have a lot of EMC, which is great because having a lot of EMC for these items is perfect. So ender pearls right now seem to be our key to actually getting more EMC into our system. I'm gonna just take it to 1 million, take out the stack and take out this stack, and then I'm gonna leave it the rest of them in there. So that should boost us all the way to 1 million EMC, and we can take out these Zycraft gems, and yeah, all these we should already have marked, but there's a few in there that weren't. There's the gunpowder again. Is there anything in any other chest that we can move? Cooked chicken, eggs again. I just want to get rid of all this stuff in storage because there's a shit ton of stuff that in here that I can probably just like clear out that I don't need anymore. Slime balls, eggs, and stuff like that. There we go. Put all of it in there, and I think that's mostly it. I don't think there's anything else in here that I can really use. Oh shit, that's so true. Wait, there's blaze rods. Blaze rods have a lot of EMC value actually, so there's that as well. Blaze rods are perfect, but now that we know how to do that, that's a lot. that's a lot actually. That's quite a fuck ton. This is a good EMC booster, blaze rods, huh? And we have it auto making, which is amazing. So I'm gonna just take out quite a bit of it. So I'm gonna leave the 2 stacks in there, which is quite a lot. I mean, 2 stacks of 1024, but yeah. That's a lot of shit. That's a lot of EMC that we can use. Nothing else seems to be EMCable, which kind of sucks, but there's some stuff in here that we can use. Of course, we can EMC, well, these are not EMCable, but there's more things in here that we can use, more building blocks if we want to make them later. The repairs talisman actually has an EMC value, so let me mark it. And then, yeah, we're good on that, you know, repair talisman. Oh, I guess it didn't, it never marked it off. Or are we finally at the point where we can do it? So tablet, and now we can get into the client stars, which means we need to automate Mobius Fuel. Sorry if this episode is going along. We need to automate the production of this, which means I think we're not gonna really automate the production of this. We're gonna just have the pattern requests into the applied energistics system, and we'll do it like that because that's probably the way we're gonna really need to. So we'll get into this stuff later. It's quite expensive. It's gonna take quite a while, but we're gonna need to get into dark matter, and we're gonna need all this stuff to get into this stuff. So we need all the modium first, but we probably could get into the client stars and things like that before we do that. I would love to upgrade these things, but I think these need dark matter. Yes, so we can't get to that anytime soon. We're getting closer to that. We're actually quite close to actually getting farther into the pack, but having this is amazing. Like, look at this. We can get anything we want out now. Anything that we need out of the system, we can get all these specific blocks out, and it's amazing. It's so good. And now I guess we're gonna have to call it for today's episode. We've been recording for quite a while, I think, but yeah, this has been really good. We've made so much progress into this episode. We got all the way into EMC, which is amazing. I mean, like, look at that shit. We're all the way over here. We made the Philosopher's Stone. We made the Transmutation Tablet. What is this? Torch that pushes all hostile mobs away with a 5 block. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting torch. I'm not gonna make it, but that's very cool. I like the idea. And then yeah, but there's so much stuff that we can do. There's so much stuff that we still need to do. But now that we have Philosopher's Stone, we're set on pretty much starting on stuff. But now that we do, if we want to get farther and like farther easily, we're gonna really need to get into applied energistics and make our storage system. So that might be what we're gonna focus on within the next episode, I think. I don't see anything else that we really need to get into now. There probably is some more mod packs that we will get into later, but for now, I'm very, very happy with how far we've gotten. Britannia is as far as we really need to at this point. I don't think we need to get any farther. We could, and we probably will eventually, because this seems to be like a mark. We might have to get over here for the Aldemodium, or for at least to get to the final star. But for right now, we don't have to get this far. We will later, but for now, Britannia is pretty much set. Eventually, we'll get into it more. And plus, also, we have our nether stars making. We have these for any purpose we want, which is great. We have these for anything we really need. Homing projectile is actually quite nice. But we can also make our tier 2 or tier 3 spellbook. But we need Wilden Tribute, so we need to do some bosses, we can get into Draconic Evolution, and we can just do all this stuff. The fuel is not very useful, but what we really need a nether source for, and a lot of nether source for, is to make nitro crystals, because we're gonna really need this to make all that stuff. Obviously there's some agriculture stuff. We can make them into nether stars, into the seeds, but we need them for the nitro crystals, because the nitro crystals are something very useful. They're the end of power, but they also are used to make the Aldemodium. So we really do need to get into making a bunch of those, and we'll do that later, because we can definitely upgrade our gear now. We can upgrade our power system stuff, but not really a need. We already have like infinite power with the big reactor that's up here. So yeah, we're perfectly fine. We're pretty good on power. This is still constantly full, and it's being used already in the wither system, and it's just amazing. So look at this. I want to set up another block here. We're probably gonna put the phantoms there, but look at this. It's working. It's functioning. Everything in here is working perfectly. It's going great. These are all producing properly. Nothing has stopped, and it's just, look at that. Look how quick that is. I love modular routers so much. I love the way they look too. It's so much fun. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to end it for today's episode. We finally got our transmutation tablet, which I'm very happy with. Like, look at that shit. That's amazing. Actually, one thing I think I am gonna do is actually really quickly is mark the transmutation tablet, or not the tablet, but the transmutation table, which should be, what was it actually? What was the transmutation table made of? Just stone. So what we're gonna do is take out some stone out of here. So I just need some stone, and then we're gonna make the transmutation table again, because this is markable in the transmutation tablet, and I'm gonna just kind of shove it in there, and then we can put that back in there, and then I'm gonna put that back in. There we go. So I just marked it. I just wanted to have it in here as availability. It has the option to get more. Our most expensive thing in here is the bag, but the phantom memories are next, and then the blaze rods and ender pearls. But they produced quite a lot, because we're just kind of putting it in there. I'm not gonna be taking out any of that stuff ever, probably. But anyways, okay, that's the end of today's episode. In the next episode, we're definitely gonna be using this guy a little more. We're definitely gonna be buying some more stuff from him, and maybe getting another one if we really think there's another trade. But for now, this guy's here, and he's ready to trade with us, and I'm very happy with that, because that gives us a little bit of a boost into AE2, which means I can grab out all these flux crystals. I can grab out, actually, I'm gonna take out all these flux things, because I don't really need them. Put them in there. I might use them later. I'll put them in there, and we're gonna take out all these flux crystals, the flux crystals, the charged Stardust quartz, the regular Stardust quartz, quartz crystals and dust, and the inscriber, and these things, I guess. And what was the charger? There it is, up there. So there we go. That is everything that we have. I'm gonna take out a bunch of random crap that we have. I hate that we just have like random shit in our inventory sometimes. Fletching table as well, don't need it. But yeah, this will get us started into AE2. Very excited. I just gotta put some stuff away, and we'll have more of a space in our inventory to actually do all this stuff, and I'm very happy. We're much farther, but now that we have all this stuff ready, it's great. I mean, I'm very happy with it. We have our transmutation tablet. It's so good. We're so much farther. I'm very excited to get started into this AE2. I've never actually on my own set up an applied energistic setup in any system. Hopefully it goes well. And I want to put it over here. I think I'm gonna put the system in this area, or in here, or just somewhere close by. I think I want to put it out here. I'm gonna just cover up this area a little bit more. We'll probably do that after, because I don't know how big this system's gonna be, or how much space we're gonna really need. But for now, it's probably gonna be out here. We're gonna just extend this roof, or this floor, and then make the rest of it, and just, yeah, it should be fine. I want to build it in this area soon and just decorate it a little bit more, but I like the way this is set up. I'm very happy about it. So let's get out of the rain, and let's end today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This was episode 15 of All the Mods 9 to the Sky. I hope it's not super long, because I have been rambling for a while, but it might be a little long. I'm sorry on that, but we did get a lot done. And yeah, I'm very excited to start the next episode. We're gonna get started into applied energistics, and hopefully start automating some things, and have just everything set up the way I need it to. And I'm very excited to get into it, because then we finally have a proper storage system. We'll finally get to do it. I don't know how far we'll get into it in the next episode, but hopefully far enough where we can actually start using it and testing if it works. And yeah, it should be fine. It should be hopefully good. And I will see you all in that next episode. I will see you all then. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have, consider subscribing and sticking around for the rest of the series, because we're getting closer to the end. We're not there yet, but we're getting closer. Starting applied energistics, we're definitely going to be getting much closer, much faster. So I'm excited to continue, and I hope you guys have enjoyed so far, and I will see you all in the next episode. See you guys then. Bye.